Hello everybody, Jerry Furst with a February trader meeting announcement for live meetings in Southeast Florida coming up February 25th, Tuesday in North Miami at Total Wine and More, and Wednesday, February 26th, 2014 at the Delray Beach South County Civic Center in Palm Beach. So conveniently located north and south of Fort Lauderdale. The topic is going to be Fibonacci techniques, when added with fundamentals, can add to the probabilities to your potential fortunes when you're investing and trading. Pause this video now, read this, and then continue as we go ahead and look at the current markets for a brief moment. First, here's the details on the meeting. We'll talk about Fibonacci charting techniques explained, extensions, and retracements. We'll dispel the myths and make believers out of non-believers. How Fibonacci retracements and extensions can predict and project into the future where price may go. And Fibonacci's, when used in conjunction with high probability chart patterns, how they can double, triple, quadruple, exponentially add to the odds in your favor when you're investing and trading. How Fibonacci's can assist in selecting your option strikes and out into the future, what months. And we'll also discuss the live current market and scanning for opportunities with stocks and ETFs and more. So let's take a look at, this is where the markets closed on Friday. This is the Dow 30 on the left, the NASDAQ in the middle, and the S&P 500 on the right. You can see all indexes basically forming similar pattern. This is a 1-hour chart, and we have what looks like a head and shoulder pattern setting up. Has not completed yet, but if the market wants to come back down to this neckline, we would have a head and shoulder pattern. That would bring the Dow initially down to 16,050, just call it 16,000 for the neckline. We closed at 16,100, only 100 points away, not that much. But if we were to break the neckline and do the Fibonacci's and the head and shoulder patterns, we could potentially come all the way down to around 15,875. On the NASDAQ, we could potentially fall to about 3,600. And on the S&P 500, we could potentially fall down to about 1810 or even lower. So how does this all work with Fibonacci's? One of my favorite tools to use to project prices and potential targets for entries and exits. That's what we'll talk about this coming Tuesday and Wednesday. This is a chart. I'm going to show you the next three charts. Same chart on the Russell 2000. This is from December 31st, 2013. Notice a very well-formed wedge pattern. It forms a very symmetrical spear. And also notice the trend channel that we were in. January 21st's meeting, this is where we were. We went sideways for the most part. There was a lot of not knowing what was going to happen at the beginning of the year, as everybody waited for Ben Bernanke to leave and for Janet Yellen to take over. Would they or would they not continue to taper? And a lot of that indecision led to this. You see that we completely cracked and slashed through the wedge pattern here, and then we bounced off of this Fibonacci cluster, and we'll talk about Fibonacci clusters at the meeting. And then we did a nice reversal. We came right up to this Fibonacci cluster and paused a little bit, and then now we're at another Fibonacci level right here on February 18th, last Tuesday. So join us, and we'll be putting this slide up at the meeting coming up this week to review. Also, candlestick reversal pattern was also a good heads up that this was putting in a short-term bottom. So a lot of people are wondering, are we going to continue up and or down from here? If you're a long-term investor, that's one thing. But if you're managing positions or trading with options or want to take care of your active investments, you want to attend. One of the things that I'll talk about is how the 38.2% retracement 8 out of 10 times is hit. Those are pretty good odds. Doesn't matter what the time frame, whether it's a daily chart or a monthly chart. So Also, I've offered my technical analysis workshops. I've been trading, as those of you who've been coming to the meetings, for over 10 years I've been running the meetings. I've been trading for over 20 years. And I do offer this from time to time. The next workshop is going to be Sunday, March 2nd and March 9th. 2 weeks of training. Not a fire hose approach, but you'll have 2 weeks to learn the technical analysis techniques and checklists that I use, and you'll also have access to me as a coach and mentor. High probability chart patterns, moving averages, entry and exit strategies, step-by-step processes and checklists, candlestick reversal patterns, multiple time frame strategies, and much, much more. So, if you're interested, fill out the survey at ienweb.com, complete the survey, and I will be in touch with you. I want to make sure that everybody's basically at the same level, and we've got a very, very small group. Right now I only have 2 people registered, probably 6 people at the most. So for $777, if you apply now, all you have to do is fill out the survey and that'll lock the price in. Otherwise it goes up to $1,600. So if you've thought about it, now's the time to get it. I'm going to be having a new website coming out next month, traderseducationnetwork.com, and I'm going to start to move all of this up online. And so having access to me live one-on-one is going to become a little bit more rare. Take advantage of the opportunity if you want to shorten your learning curve and if you want to learn charting and technical analysis. The survey form that you'll be taken to if you go to ienweb.com or go to investorseducationnetwork.com, click on this top banner for the survey. For the initial consultation, I want to make sure that everyone who takes the course is on the same page, and it'll take about 2 minutes to fill out the survey form. Then I'll be in touch with you. Again, the meeting is going to be Wednesday at the Delray Beach Civic Center and Tuesday, February 25th, North Miami. Total Wine and More on Biscayne Boulevard next to the Ferrari dealer. There's a Chipotle Mexican grill on the corner of the Strip Shopping Center here with Total Wine and More. The Delray Beach South Beach County Civic Center, 16,700 Jog Road, which is across the street from the Murakami Museum. So if you have any questions, contact me, Jerry B. Furst at ienweb.com. Visit investorseducationnetwork.com, and we will be seeing you soon, hopefully. Trade safe and have fun out there. All right? And again, all of this is for educational purposes only. Jerry Furst, signing off. See you soon.